Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video, and the new EX Summer Bikini Hinata has dropped, and I'm gonna save you the trouble of watching this entire video. No, you should not summon. I probably put it in the thumbnail, just like I put LUMI in the thumbnail, where it's just a big old red no. I'm probably gonna do the same thing, because I'm lazy. And it's also the answer that I'm gonna tell people when they ask me, should you summon? Because this Hinata is unironically not that impressive. Okay, so let's go in. I got very, very, very lucky on her, and I got her in 2 multis, one of which was Koban. And since that Veldora Milim event is giving us 100 crystals, technically I only spent 200 crystals on this banner, so I can't really complain about my summon luck. I can complain about this unit, though. So the answer is no. If you want to hear why, you're welcome to continue the video. And if not, well, then you can go do something else with your day, or night, or whatever time it is for you. So, she is a dark physical. We knew that. She uses a great sword. So, Dark Xion has one. Dark Milim Anniversary has a great sword that you can take from them. She's on Summer Memories, Heart of a Hero, Shizu's Will. Cool beans, whatever. She is a single target dark physical, 490%, alright? EX is 1.5. Her first skill, which we did not know going into today, well, we kind of knew, but it was all speculation. So it is a Summer Memories and Shizu's Will guaranteed crit for 2 turns. Alright, and then she has her own Charm Strike for 40%. Now, what I was hoping is that she would be a team-wide Charm Strike for 40%. Alright, because, Milim is the AoE unit. We want to put that on her. That way, she could take advantage of it. Not everybody is going to be charmed on an AoE fight, but, whatever. But no, she is a sub-single target DPS who gives herself the 40% Charm Strike, which means that you must have a charm on a unit, right? They must be enamored, whatever you want to call it, but they have to be charmed, enamored at the time when you hit with Hinata to actually activate this 40%. Just like a Stun Strike, they have to be stunned before that attack buff comes into effect. And then she's limited to Summer Memories and Shizu's Will to give guaranteed crits. So let's take a look at Summer Memories. I know it's a really big category right now. So we have Shizu, LUMI, we have the meta, right? We have the Rimuru, we have the Ramris, then we have Xion and Shuna. Xion already gave crits, technically, right? If we look at her skill, increases all allies' crit rate by 100% for 1 turn. Granted, it is 1 turn, and it's a 55-point skill, not a 25-point skill. But she already gave crits. She's on Summer Memories. The hero gives crits, and crit resistance down. Fire Milim gives crits. EX Guy gives crits. Did we need a unit to give crits, especially when it's so limited to Summer Memories? Right, there are how many units? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units on the Summer Memories team. What does Shizu's Will looks like? I think a few units got added to it. I haven't looked at it in a while. There are a few here, alright? Rimuru, Hinata, Rimuru, Hinata, Rimuru, Yuki, Rimuru, the kids, this Rimuru, this Dark Rimuru who is also giving crits technically, this Dark Rimuru who gives himself crits, and then Maid Maru, Allison, this Hinata down here. Alright? Not what I would call the best category to be limited on crits when you could just use the hero and literally everybody in the game gets crits. And has the rewind. And has the crit resistance down. So, I don't like it. Her and LUMI are both limited. She is limited by category. LUMI is limited by type, because she only gives the alt buff to fire and dark units. Hinata's only giving crits to Summer Memories and Shizu's Will. And if you are not on Summer Memories, and you are not a dark or fire unit, or you're not on Shizu's Will, you get jack shit from both of those units. So that's why I'm not a fan of them. Guy, granted, is limited because he only gives physical allies crit. There's a lot of physical units, right? It's a very broad spectrum. And everybody gets an 80% alt buff, regardless. The hero gives everybody crits. Always gives a 30% crit resistance down. And always rewinds, because she's got that skill. Right? And Guy has the the triple orb change, so he's got triple utility on a physical-based team, which this current meta is. Alright? Her second skill is the triple orb steal, which is a really good skill. I will not beat around the bush on that. I mean, we've been using the EX Light Shuna because she has that triple orb steal. It's a fantastic skill, and it eliminates a lot of RNG from a lot of hands and a lot of turns. And I get it. It's a really good skill. But if we take a look at the overall scope of the game and your box, do you really need a unit just for the triple orb steal? No. I'll answer that for you. No, you do not. And if you don't have any Summer Memories, you don't have any Shizu's Will allies, and you have no one that can put Charm on someone or Enamor, which you should, because we have the free-to-play Sufia, and we have the free-to-play Ramaris right now. I mean, technically, yes. But if you don't have any of that, because you just started today or something, and you saw Hinata, and you're like, oh my god, Hinata, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you summon for Hinata, you're a fucking idiot. Alright? I have been telling people for the past month and a half that if you want to be smart with your crystals, you will save for the 2-year anniversary on October 28th of 2023. Why? Because that banner has 3 new units on it in one banner. They will probably be good for a long, long time, because all the other major celebration units have been good for a long, long time. The hero's been good for almost the entire length of the goddamn game. Alright? All these bait banners, there have been, I pointed out on stream, there have been 6 banners for this meta, if you count them. 6. We have Shizu. We have the movie rerun banner. We have Trainee and Milim. We have Valentine. We have Hinata. And we're gonna have the World of Fantasy rerun. That is a lot of banners in the span of, what, a month and change, a month and a half? And 5 of them are bait. 5 of them are bait. Milim and Trainee is actually a good banner because they're really good units. Everything else is bait, and it's here to steal your crystals, so you have nothing going into the anniversary. That is what gacha games want you to do, is they want you to blow your 3-4 multis on random banners. That way when you go into major celebrations, you're more inclined to spend your hard-earned cash to get crystals to summon for the units, when you could have just been patient and maybe sucked it up a little bit and waited for 2.5 months and been like, oh no, I'm sad because I didn't pull any of the new units and the game sucks. Alright, well, when the game doesn't suck and it's the anniversary and you get a free bunch of shit and you now have the entire team and you're like, oh, the game is fun again. That's what you're going for. That's what I'm trying to push people into. Yeah, it sucks now. Yeah, you can't clear a lot of content because it's all geared towards the specific meta. I get it. It's terrible. I wish they would change the format, but they're not. So we have to work around that, and you have to be smart with your crystals. And being smart means not spending crystals on stupid units like this, who are very, very limited, and who don't really help you out that much. Okay? So, that's the video. Don't summon a Hinata. I don't like her. Her Valor trait nerfs blue gauge increases by 10%, which is inconsequential because the new Valor rules are geared towards oranges, which we don't even have the orb changer for that yet, and we won't have it for another 20 or 15 days, minimum. And then her actual trait gives her extra alt gauge until turn 3. Good for a single target nuker. I don't care. I don't care. Don't summon for Hinata. If you did, you're an idiot. Or you're a whale, one of the two. But let me know how your summons went. But that's it for me. Take it easy, guys, and I'll see you all later. Oh, and by the way, as a secondary note, there's not going to be a video tomorrow scheduled for Tuesday, August 15th for me, because I have nothing to post. And I'm going to be probably out of the house for the entire day. So Hinata's showcase will go up on Wednesday, and we'll continue from there. But tomorrow is an off day for me, so don't be surprised if you don't see a video post. Now that's the video. Bye, guys.